What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. If you want to know how to get faster with your content making, this video is for you. I'm going to talk to you about how I specifically am able to make up a video every day. A couple weeks ago, I did 3 videos a day. Using this system, this is what I do for all of my ideas, all of my content. I got 3 points for you and a bonus that's going to help you be able to make content a lot quicker and a lot more efficient for you, so that way you can enjoy the rest of your day. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. My name is Amar, as I am Candle CEO, founder, all of that. And I've been making candles now for about 5 or 6 years, content, for a long time. But YouTube, I've only been on YouTube now about a year. But this is my process that I use to be able to put up a video a day, every day. Sometimes it's edited, but we're going to talk about all of that today in this video. So let's get to the first thing. First thing that I'm going to talk about is your ideas. Your ideas, your ideas, your ideas. So for me, on my phone currently, right now, I have a list of ideas. Some of them are from ChatGPT. Some of them are ideas that I came up with in my mind. And the reason why this is so important is because when you're trying to make a video, especially if you're doing something like me, a video a day, or you're attempting to make more videos, or if you even just want to get quicker at coming up with ideas and making a video, you don't have time to really be looking around and searching for ideas. You should already kind of have a list of ideas that you have. So 2 things that I use is I use Claude, and I use ChatGPT. The reason why I use them is because a lot of times they can give you good ideas or good topics that are related to the niche that you have that you can talk about with your own experience. So I usually go in there and I say, hey, I'm making a candle making video about this. And it'll give me like, okay, these are the different topics that I have. I also get my title on there. I, get my thumbnail edits. Everything I do is either on ChatGPT or Claude. And I just type in, what I'm looking for. They give me a list of topics, and then we kind of go from there. So you kind of want to have a list so that way you're able to move things efficiently. When you're looking for titles and you're thinking of ideas and different things like that, your mind's not working today or you woke up late. If you already have a list on your phone ready to go, that'll help you be a lot more quicker and efficient, right? All right, so the second thing is we're talking about idea to execution. So idea to execution is like, how long does it take us to come up with an idea versus how long does it take us to get the idea, to film it and execute, right? And so when you're doing this, you kind of want to map out, what you're going to say, how you're going to say it, and different things like that. So a certain formula that I'm using right now, especially if I'm doing talking head videos like this, if you're interested in doing talking head videos like this, is I kind of come up with 3 points and a bonus. I've seen other YouTubers use it. And I'm like, it's just like writing an essay. I got my intro, I got my 3 points, and then I got my conclusion. I can wrap it up and put a bow on it, right? So you don't always want to do something that's long and drawn out. You can. There are different ways to kind of go about that. There are certain people who just, ramble, as I do often. There are certain people who are kind of succinct in their videos, as I try to be sometimes. It really just depends on, what kind of content you're making. If you're making like headshots, or if you're like a candle maker like me, or if you're trying to make like educational content, I don't think people really want to be there all day. Some people do, but I kind of give people something that's quick, that's efficient, that they can remember in their mind, that I can remember in my mind, that I can talk about, and then go on about my day. So I like to have my idea to my execution probably like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't like to spend too much on it. So I have an idea like, okay, boom, boom, boom. I got 40 ideas. Boom, I'm going to choose this idea. Okay, let me get 3 points. If I don't know my 3 points, go back to Claude. Go back to ChatGPT. Hey, I'm talking about, fragrance, or I'm talking about scent today, or I'm talking about how to make this or how to make that. What are 3 things that goes along with that? And they'll give you 3 points. Boom, boom, boom. And you kind of just talk about things from your experience. Like today, I literally, and this was today, I literally was going to do a totally different video, but it was just taking me so long from idea to execution. I'm like, man, this is not going together. I tried different things. I actually was going to do an editing video to show you guys how I go through my editing process. So if you want that, drop it in the comments. I'll show you how I do it very simplistic to the point where I'm able to get it up within a matter of minutes or an hour or whatever. Just showing you my formula, how I do it. So if you want that video, drop it in the comments. I can do that. So I did execution. You want to be short, get your 3 points, your tips, whatever it is, and then get out of there, right? So number 3 also has to do with idea to execution. Like you kind of want to set a time limit for your scripting, your filming, and your editing. So for me, like I said, I have my idea, I have my topic. I get my 3 points that I want to talk about, whether it's from ChatGPT or Claude, and then I script it out. So scripting is really what I'm saying. It's like making a map of what you want to say. So for me, I got 3 points. So boom, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. Scripting, filming, and editing. So scripting, I usually don't spend more than like 5-10 minutes on scripting. And sometimes I'm in a rush, you know what I mean? I'm on the go. So I just, okay, what are 3 points that I can talk about? How can I wrap this up for them in the bow? And then, send it to them on the way. So that's scripting, 10 minutes for that. Filming, as long as it takes for me to film my video. It just depends on the kind of person you are. Usually what I try to do, or what I'm trying to do more now, is I just do a single video. Some people, do it after each point. I do a single video. I try to take a pause between each point so that way I can cut each point. And then once I do that, now I got point one, take a breath, talk about point two, take a pause, talk about point three, and then whatever my bonus is, or whatever my conclusion is, and then kind of wrap it up in a bow like that. And that's usually about maybe 15 minutes, as long as my video takes. And then editing, man, I usually do quick edits. As you'll see, it's like point one, whatever that point is, point two, whatever that point is, point three, whatever that point is. If I want to add some music, I add music to it, and then you just close it out. So you kind of want to make things simple and succinct. So to me, from idea to execution is an hour tops. If I'm spending more than like an hour, hour and a half on it, it's probably not an idea that I can replicate quickly, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be able to replicate it all today, but that goes to our bonus, right? And here's the bonus. The bonus is progress over perfection every day, right? Sometimes I talk about editing and I tell you guys, like, I'm not the best editor sometimes. Sometimes it might take me longer to do effects and stuff, and I'm doing most of the things on my phone. So it's about being succinct and being efficient. The reason why I do that is because I personally am trying to like pump out content. You know what I mean? It's not about perfection. If you're a person that you want to spend more time on your content, that's fine. You can do 2 hours, however you want it to do. But I don't want it to be where you're spending so much time trying to plan and think and make things perfect that you're not getting it done. You don't have to do my style. Sometimes my style could be anxiety driven. I'm not going to lie to you, because I be moving so fast sometimes. But I think in business and in life, sometimes you have to, strike the iron while it's hot. Like sometimes you have to get it and keep going. You have to build something that you can be efficient with and time sensitive with, and you can kind of go on to the next thing. Because another part to that bonus is you spend so much time on one video, and then when that one video doesn't do how you wanted it to do, now you're like, dang, like I spent so much time. I spent 3, 4, 5 hours on that video, and it's not done, and people don't like it. So I try to do things quickly for that reason. 2, so I can detach from the process, and 3, as I continue to get better in videos, my editing is gonna get better. My points will get better. The way I talk and things like that is gonna get better by repetition. And even though I might only have an hour, I'll start getting more things done in that hour because I'll become more efficient. I'll become a lot quicker. My mind will work a lot sharper. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a lot more succinct and efficient in what I'm doing. So this is how you make content a lot quicker. This is how I'm able to post a video every day. Is I just go from idea to execution, script, film, all of that, edit all within an hour, and then I get it to you guys. It's not perfect. As you can see, my audio is not always great. I don't color grade. I don't and I'm working and I'm learning on all these things, but I cannot wait until I get perfect at those things to start making videos, because time is going to be gone. What did they say? What's the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. What's the second best time? Today. So, find a process that works for you, but make it simple. Like, simplify your process as much as you can. I talk about this in all my videos. I think that's going to save you a headache, and it's going to make things a lot better for you. And boom, now I'm at the end of this video. It literally took me from idea to execution 20 minutes. So 20 minutes, and this video will probably be edited in another 20 minutes, and it's 9:15. You guys will have this video by 10 p.m. tonight. If not, mark my words. But if you're at the end of this video, just let me know what time you seen this video. And yeah, I hope this helps. This is how to make content a lot quicker. This is how to be more efficient with your time. Have a plan. Make the plan as simple as possible. And progress over perfection, man. Every single day of the week. And don't overwhelm yourself. If it's something that you're stressing about and it's taking too long to kind of like come together and put it together, don't go on to the next thing. And you can always circle back to that idea. You don't want to spend too much time, I think, stressing and worry about things that just simply aren't in your control. And that's how I like to think of things. So Till the next time, this As I Am. Peace.